Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten 774 here, bringing you the next video in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew Curse of Blackmoor Manor. We just looked in the Mutus lever here. Jane is singing Brigitte's ballad. And we have written down this picture here. I would highly recommend you do that in your detective notebook. This is how you are going to basically solve the mystery. How exciting! Okay, so looking at all of the pictures that we have, what you want to do is go up to the crests of the Pendulum family. So like the first one, in hoc signo, and then we have this comet. And if you drew your picture down, you know that the comet is the bottom left square, the bottommost left square of the key. And up here, we have this cross pattern, which looks very similar to the cross pattern that we know that the key is made up of, like if you look at this. So we actually could do that now. So if we look at in hoc signo,
by pulling out different plugs, I can create different patterns in the mold.
Right, so we would want to make a cross there. Okay, prosperitas, nothing there. Victim invidio silente. So there's a comet, but there's also a raindrop, which would be the space right above here. So we would just want a vertical square there. Or a rectangle, I guess. Vertical line. Then we go nothing here, although that's kind of a cool... Those are two things that I think I would enjoy having on my family crest, although like maybe not a bee, maybe more like a bird or something. I don't really like bees, but acorns are cool. Timendi causa est nesire. I'm probably butchering all of that. I do not know Latin. But we have the book and another cross. So if we look, where is the book on our... Oh, it's right above the rain. Oh, handy. So we want to take out all of them. And I believe I'm doing this correctly. I always kind of can't remember if you take out all of them or if you leave them in. Ut cementum ficeris item metes. And the Pendulums believed that the proper qualities skipped each generation. So it's basically going to be the skipping of each crest. So this one, we need the rainbow, which is this one here, and we want it to look like that. And then we have age pro viribus, and there's a letter T, which is right above here, and we want to take out that. Okay. So then we go over here. We have Ars Longa. Here's Eleanor. Audaces fortuna iuvat. And there's a lion. And the lion, or griffin, not sure what it is, but it's right here. So we want to take out these ones. Okay. So next, this one's tricky. So next is Corbin, but his crest isn't here. So the only way you can get it is by looking at the picture that Nigel gave us. So we see that he has a sun, and we need to take out the two lines. So we'll go here and take these two out. Let's keep going down the line. Novus Mundus, New World. Pulcritudo in Omnia. She's got a lot of different things, but the Pegasus is kind of the main one that stands out. I think this is Penelope, maybe? And hers, the Pegasus, is just the straight line. Okay, she was a scientist, which is really cool. I love that the Pendulums were ahead of their time, and women were able to do things that women most often were not able to do at that time. So this is Brigitte. This is whose room we've been staying in the whole time. Lude sine gaudio, lude non sunt. And she has a cross, and the star is the one that stands out on her crest, so we'll take those out. Nothing for you. Bis vivat qui bene vivat. Okay. Oh, this is the guy whose crest is on the door to the East Hall. And we have the king with his spear, which is the bottom right-hand corner. So we want to take this out. I love how creepy the grandfather clock is. Nothing for you. You are the one who brought Lulu. Lulu is annoying, by the way. And we have the lips. Because he was a linguist, I think. And he used Lulu to study. Okay, let's try that. And then nothing for you. Look like a dapper fellow. That must be Hugh's grandfather and Alan's father. Pergamentum exit is Alan. And we have the snake. He has an Ouroboros, which is kind of cool. So we take that out. So hopefully that's correct. It should be correct. So now let's go back. We need to go back down to the forge.
Time has come for...
Yeah, Lulu, thank you. And down, left, down, right. There we go. You know you play Nancy Drew too much when you have all of the codes and passwords and sequences memorized. Let's be honest though, can you ever really play Nancy Drew too much? I don't think so. Okay, here we go, through the door. And we're going to open the Mars door twice and turn around. And turn around. And then we'll go through the Mercury door. We can go into the forge. It should work. Did I put away our rock? Okay, there's our glowing rock. Okay, so if we did everything correctly, we can hear the forge going.
Forge is lit.
Forge
Wow,
is lit.
molten metal.
Ooh, and our metal is molten. So now, what we can do, the exciting part, we can take our key. We need to be able to pour it. How do we pour it? There we go. Okay. So you just click on it and we'll pour it into our key to make.
There, that looks right.
Ooh, that looks right, Nancy says. Okay, so now we have our key. Time to put it in the keyhole. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work?
Whatever you just found, it's mine.
What?
I'm the pendulum, not you. Besides, I would have found it before you did if I didn't have to sit there all day learning all that other silly rubbish. What is that?
That is the Pendulum treasure.
A rock? 600 years of secrets and mystery and puzzles, all because of a stupid rock? No way. There must be something under it.
No, don't touch it!
Oh, back away, quick! Jane, oh.
Help! Nancy, help me! It's pitch black in here. I can't see anything. Get me out of here, please! I'm sorry I was mean to you before. I'm sorry for everything.
Do I detect a guilty conscience?
It's my fault Linda's sick. I mean, she's not really sick. I just made her think she is. I left that curse in her room and gave her allergy pills and put her medicine in a moisturizer.
You made her think that she's changing into the beast of Blackmoor, didn't you?
I just wanted to go away. I just wanted to be Daddy and me and Mommy, my real Mommy. Please don't make me talk anymore, Nancy. There's no air in here. I can't breathe.
I've got to figure out a way to get that box off of her fast.
Okay, so it's too heavy for
I'm
Nancy
running out
to
of
lift.
air.
So what we need to do is Caolus here. We need to direct him over to the box because he's that big statue guy and he'll be able to lift it. Yep, there we go.
Thank you.
Dear Ned, well, there is a beast of Blackmoor. Jane. She made poor Linda think she was turning into a monster by putting her uncle's hair restorer in Linda's moisturizer. She also slipped Mrs. Drake's allergy pills into Linda's food so she'd feel woozy all the time. An extremely dangerous thing to do. Needless to say, Jane's father was very upset, especially when he found out Jane had done it because she still wants him and her real mother to get back together. After Jane apologized to Linda and Hugh apologized to both of them, they all resolved to do whatever it takes to become a real family. As for Blackmoor Manor, ever since I told him about all the passageways and gadgetry I discovered, Hugh has become fascinated with his family history and has asked, no, ordered Ethel to teach him what she's taught Jane. And while he doesn't believe for a second that the meteorite in that old alchemy lab has magical powers, he has encouraged Jane to come up with a puzzle to help ensure its safekeeping, just as initiates have been doing for centuries. Which reminds me, the Pendulums swore me to secrecy when it comes to all their traditions, so don't tell anybody any of this, okay? Nigel suspected something was up when he came to get his laptop and has been hounding me ever since. This is just the kind of stuff he'd love to include in that unauthorized tell-all he's trying to write. If he calls me one more time, I'm telling on him. To Mrs. Drake. That'll teach him. Ever yours, Nancy.
Alright, so we get a reward at the end of the game. Sleuthier Druis for all around super sleuthing. So you get a different reward at the end of the games depending on how you play them. So this is our one for this one. Cool. Sleuthier Druis. We get our own family crest. That's so cool.
The year is 1930, and everything is on the rise. Unemployment, government breadlines, and organized crime. In the midst of it all, a heroine is born. Armed with only a flashlight, a blue roadster, and a spirited resourcefulness, a 16-year-old detective will go on to inspire hope in the hearts of young girls and kisses upon the lips of evildoers everywhere. Her name? Nancy Drew.
Alright, so that's the trailer for our next mystery, which I will be doing a walkthrough for very soon. I'll hope to have that posted as quickly as I can. But thank you so much for watching the walkthrough for this game. It is so much fun, and I'm probably going to post a review for it pretty quickly here. It's really quite a fun game to play, and I'm so glad that you have joined me in our gameplay experience. So thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.